What's going on, everyone? This is Carl. The solution is in the solution to fitness, and today I'm going to share with you 5 of the best headphones to use when working out. Sounds or the loud music from the gym distract you more than help, then this video is for you. But a little disclaimer, this video is my opinion based on the headphones that I've used. I don't know anything about highs and lows and all that. I just want to share my experiences using them when working out. And while working out, which work best for me. This is also if you're tired of the regular iPod headphones, which I think are okay. I mean, they break easily, but I never really had a problem with the sound quality. You know, it's very basic, but I can understand why most people need to be more in the zone when working out. Now, I ordered this list by comparing the sound quality, the price, the durability, and pretty much if they stay in place when you're working out. So here are my top 5 headphones to use when working out based on my experience. Starting with number 5, the Jaybird B Sport. Now, I had these headphones up to a few months ago when I lost them, and I just didn't bother to buy another pair. Now, the sound quality for these headphones are pretty much normal, nothing out of this world. But the thing about these headphones is that, and correct me if I'm wrong, are the cheapest wireless water-resistant headphones on the market. Wireless is a must for extreme lifters. I can't tell you how many times I get a wire caught on a dumbbell or something like that and they fall right out. They have tons of different styles and colors as well, and they sell for between $20 to $30. There's some complaints that they didn't last too long and others had trouble keeping them in their ear, but just the fact that they're so affordable, and I never personally had a problem with them in my 8 or 9 months of using them, I'll put them at my number 5. Now for my number 4 choice, I had to go with the Powerbeats 2. Even though nowadays a lot of people love to hate what's popular, I actually enjoy these. I love how I can be all the way across the gym and these things will still stay connected. I like that because if I'm having heavy dumbbells on my lap, getting ready for a dumbbell press, and I'm putting the dumbbells on my lap and I have my iPod in my pocket, I have to maneuver it so I don't crush it. I don't know if anybody else has that problem. I also have to worry about the iPod falling in my pocket once I go down for the initial lift. And then when I put the dumbbells down, I could risk crushing them again. And I've had that problem happen to me before. Like I said, wireless is a huge convenience for me, but I do feel like the battery life needs to be a bit better. The headphones usually last me about 3 hours. But the sound quality is pretty good. Nothing that knocks my socks off, but definitely better than your average headphones. A really cool feature that I liked was that when you connect to your device, the battery life shows up on the device so that you know when you need to charge it. I don't know if I'm late with that, but I thought that was really awesome. They definitely shouldn't fall out. Maybe the bud will pop out a little bit during extreme workouts, but they adjust well and are sweat resistant. I just can't really justify that $180 price tag because I do think it's a bit overpriced, and at times it can start to get a little uncomfortable, especially if you leave them in for too long. If you can afford it or be able to get a discount on them, then definitely I would recommend them. Just remember that you're really paying for the name. On to my number 3, and that goes to the Sony around ear headphones. I've had these for about 3 or 4 years. I've dropped them, I've stepped on them, I've sat on them. I've done all this damage to them and they still work perfectly fine. Honestly, the sound quality is on par with normal iPod headphones and you could probably hear some outside noise, but the durability and the price makes them totally worth it. Especially if you're just someone that doesn't need those high-tech, blasting, explosive, expensive headphones and just need something average and affordable just to keep you focused. There are newer ones now for like $20, which is still an awesome price. I actually use those more than any other headphones at the gym. The only bad thing is just that they're not wireless, but they're very good headphones. I recommend them. Number 2 is the Bose SoundTrue around ear headphones. Wow. These are the only headphones on this list that cover the ear, because I've always thought headphones that cover the ear is a bit of an inconvenience for me when working out, but it wasn't up until recently I've tried these, and I must say I have to include these. These definitely have the best sound of all the headphones on this list. The bass is off the charts, but it's Bose, so what do you really expect? These aren't even advertised as noise cancelers, but when I have these on, I can't hear any outside noise at all. You see how it's pretty big but flat? This makes it so it doesn't get in the way if I'm doing a shoulder press or an overhead tricep extension. They adjust good and they don't go anywhere no matter what kind of workout I do, and that's the problem I had with the wireless studio beats. If I went back to prepare for a dumbbell flat bench, they'd slip right off, or if I was deadlifting or doing incline sit-ups. These stay right in place. Also, they are so comfortable in my ears, they don't hurt at all, even if I keep them in for a few hours. I pretty much call these the cheaper, better versions of the Beats. Now, these headphones go for about $180, and I think that they're worth every penny. So, what I don't like is that the wire is really long, and the fact that it's not wireless, but the wire is really, really long, and it could be a bit of an inconvenience for me when I'm working out. Another thing is that my ears tend to sweat when having these, since they cover the whole entire ear. So that's pretty much the only thing I don't like about it. The material is like cushion here, so I don't know if in the future it will, smell if I sweat too much in them, because it's not like it's advertised as workout headphones, So far they smell just as new as when I got them. I got them on a discount actually from my girl, and I haven't had them for too long, so I guess we'll see in the future. But so far they smell pretty good. I love these. I'm starting to use these more and more every day. Now, before I get to my number 1 choice, I want to briefly mention the other headphones that I've used, just so you can get an idea how I numbered my top 5. The Skull Candy. Pretty good sound quality, but durability ain't too good, and you pretty much look like an airplane pilot with them. Good for gaming though. Sennheiser, German engineered, not too bass heavy, but excellent sound. These would probably be my number 6 because they have a good price. And the V Moda was super overpriced, and the sound quality wasn't all that great for that price. The other 2 I forgot to mention was the Bluetooth wireless Beats and the Studio Beats by Dre, both of which are ridiculously overpriced and would sometimes lose connection in between workouts. It also would sometimes not stay in place during workouts. However, they did have excellent sound and durability. Had they been $100 less, then they'd totally be worth it. So on to my number 1 choice, that would be the Jaybird X2. Now, I had these for about 2 weeks. I was borrowing them from a friend. I was supposed to shoot with them before my vacation, but since I left, I had to give them back, and I didn't get the video done on time. So the sound quality of these are almost as good as the Bose, and they actually have good bass for wireless in-ear headphones. It's sweat resistant, waterproof, and it's so loud I never got a chance to put the volume all the way up. I also love that the things usually come with a lifetime warranty and that the wire is so thick. The battery life is legit. Good for 7 hours, and there's a lot of different colors. Oh, and they give you a lot of different bud sizes to make sure that you get the right fit. My only complaint with these headphones is that at times, just like the Power Beats, they can be a little bit uncomfortable. So these headphones may not work with everyone, so if you have this issue, make sure you buy them from a place with a return policy. Just thought I'd add that in because they go for around $180, which is okay, but wanted to make sure that you guys are prepared for any issues with that. But for me, I loved them and will purchase a pair in the near future. Well guys, that was my 5 best headphones to use when working out. Now if you haven't noticed already, I have finally reached my goal of 1,000 subscribers. I even wore my Team Solution t-shirt today to celebrate this occasion. So thank you for helping me reach my goal. Now it's time to set a new one. And I'll get back to you with that. But thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel. If you're subscribing to this channel, that means you find my information useful and you like hearing me talk. But anyway, thanks again. I'm planning on doing a 1,000 subscriber Q&A video. I'm gonna give this a little bit more time because even though I have 1,000 subscribers, not every single one of them watch the videos on a consistent basis. So within the next couple of videos, I will do a Q&A video. So ask me questions here or my Facebook or my Instagram, which I'll link. I usually link them at the end of the video, but I will link them again here and at the description below. Once again, this is Carl the Solution saying if you got a problem, I'll help you solve it. Your worst days are done and your best is yet to come.